Hi, my name is Damian LaCroix, Superintendent for the Howard-Suamico School District. Thanks for watching these videos. The purpose of these videos is to make sure that you feel confident and informed about our return to school plans for the 2020-21 school year. Should we be hopeful for a vaccination? And I've said to my colleagues before, there's a difference between being a broker of hope and creating false hope. And I know that I think at least on the part of some, there's this hope that a vaccination will return us quickly to normal. And do you have a view on that?
So I do. I mean, I number one, I have a lot of hope. And reading the two probably vaccination studies that are the ones that give us the most hope, that are now in phase 3 trials, which means some people are going to get it, some people aren't, and we're going to measure things going on with them. What's really good about those trials is they also were developed with vaccinations using new techniques that can be replicated very fast. In other words, we can get to market faster than we've ever been once it's approved. So in other words, got to be safe, got to work. Then you got to get everybody inoculated, and you got to get the vaccination to them, so it's got to be, and then you got to get to the right populations first and then to everybody. So if you just take a look at Brown County, 250,000 people, give or take, 2 vaccinations necessary over a 2 to 3 week time period to be immunized. That's 500,000 clinic visits on top of already busy clinics. So we need to devise plans now, which we're working very aggressively on. I have a lot of hope on the vaccination front. I have a lot of hope that we're going to get through this. I've never been more scared than I have ever been in my career because of the disease and what I've seen it do to people. People keep talking to me about death rates and that being that high. Well, now you're seeing it creep up because it takes 30 to 60 days for somebody to die from it. The average length of stay for influenza, 3.5 days, 3.7 days. Average length of stay with COVID can be up to 30 to 45 days. And all the other problems that happen when you have it. So the disease does scare me, but I have a ton of hope that we're going to get on the other side of this. And probably sooner than most people think, but that only happens if everybody's on the same page and rowing in the same direction.
That's great. Any final thoughts or points of emphasis you want to make?
I want kids to go to school. And a lot of my statements and the statistics we talk about, the percent positivity may sound like, you're a naysayer, you're just trying to get them out of school, or you're fear-mongering. No, I want them to go to school, but I don't want to close school down in 2 days because of an outbreak. Because think about that trauma as well. So we have to balance out all the things that we're saying. And let's find a different tone for our children to hear about on this. There's a lot of vitriol out there, and our kids are already anxious. Let's not make that worse. If you don't agree, then disagree in a good way, back it with fact, and have a logical discussion around it. But let's not incite that same type of behavior in our children who don't know how to process it as well as us. And it's not going to end up well for them.
That's a great final thought. Let's agree to disagree agreeably, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, very good. Thanks so much for your time.
Thank you.